Hey everyone, welcome to Game Reviews and More. This is Sapphire Phoenix and you are watching my fourth video submission involving a Company of Heroes gameplay. I know some of you probably thought, well, obviously the title says it's not Men of War, but I'm sure some of you suddenly thought, hang on, this is Men of War gameplay, but no, it's Company of Heroes. Thought I'd do that because you guys kept saying on my last two videos submissions that it's very similar to Men of War, so I thought I'd do a Call of Duty. I keep calling it Call of Duty. Company of Heroes, that's what it's called. Anyway, this game's pretty good actually. It's I bought it before I bought Men of War. I bought it best part of a year ago. Really enjoyed it, really love playing it. I have also got Imposing Fronts, so I have 3 different campaigns available to play. I haven't got the Tales of Valor one, so I haven't unlocked the last sets of campaigns, but I've got 3 of the, what was it, like 6 or so campaigns, so it's pretty good. I'm actually going to talk about PS3s and Xbox 360s actually. I'm going to do a comparison commentary today. I want to talk about PS3s and Xbox 360s because I've had a few people ask me whether I play PS3 or Xbox and if I'm going to be making any gameplays on my channel shortly. And the answer to those questions is that I have a PS3, not an Xbox 360, and yes, I will in the near future be making some Let's Play videos from the PS3, but before then I need to buy a Dazzle to do the recording with, and obviously that comes with the software and everything I need to do the videos and stuff like that. But I also need to get through these exams, and this week is week commencing Monday the 16th of May. I have 2 exams this week to do, so I'm not doing very many videos. I've got several videos to upload, so I'll be uploading those on my channel, but I'm not going to be making any videos. But this gameplay is just little clips of the fighting, so I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, with PS3s, I want to do a comparison between PS3s and Xbox 360s. Now, I'm not going to be biased because I have a PS3. I'm going to be very neutral about the whole situation because I am very neutral. I've played on the Xbox 360 plenty of times on my friends' consoles, around at their flats and things here at uni and back at home. So I have plenty of experience on the Xbox 360, and obviously being a PS3 player, I have loads of experience on the PS3. So I do have an idea of what to talk about. And with the PS3, roughly they cost about a couple of £100 to £250 these days, which is, I don't know, probably around $400 or something like that in the US. So they're not exactly the cheapest of consoles, but with the console you get very good hardware. And I'll talk about the hardware in comparison to the Xbox 360 hardware that I've encountered anyway. I don't know if it happens with everyone, but I'll talk about it a bit later and you'll understand why. With the graphics and the HD, the PS3 really does deliver. The graphics are awesome and the HD is just as good. It comes with Blu-ray, but I'm not sure whether that's an advantage or disadvantage. I don't really use the Blu-ray drive unless when you put your games into the Blu-ray drive that's being used as well. I don't really know these things. All I know is that Blu-ray is for Blu-ray discs. So you know, I don't use Blu-ray, so to me it just seems like a bit of a waste of money. Not many people use Blu-ray as far as I know. None of my friends use Blu-ray, so it seems like a bit of a waste of money to me really. The games and the gameplay, the games are very good. There aren't very many specific games for the PS3, like the Xbox there are plenty of those, but the games it does share and things like that are very good actually. I really do enjoy them. The only problems I've ever had with a game was when Black Ops first came out on the PS3 and Wii and the PC. They weren't very good. They had to be patched quite a lot because Microsoft had a contract with Treyarch to get the Black Ops out on Xbox first. Well, not first, but they had to get it out by a certain date, and in order to keep to the contract they had to make sure the Xbox version was perfect. So, but they didn't leave enough time to do the PS3 versions and things like that, so we had to have updates and things put up all the time. The gameplay's pretty good actually. I don't really know what to talk about the gameplay really. I mean, if you're a PlayStation 3 player, you'll obviously understand what I'm talking about when I say the gameplay is pretty good. If you're an Xbox 360 player, then if you think that the Xbox 360 gameplay is better than the PS3, well, just consider that the standards on the PS3 are, in my opinion, the same as the Xbox 360. So whatever you think the Xbox 360 really excels in, the PS3 does also, in terms of gameplay I mean. So things like with Halo and stuff like, oh, the campaign and the multiplayer is really, really good. Well, it's exactly the same with the PlayStation, so you can't really win on that argument. But either side can't win on an argument saying that they're better than the other. The community is different to the Xbox. The community on the PS3 is, I'm not saying that there aren't any of these people, but it's much more sort of my age, community-wise, like sort of 16 upwards. I'm 19, but you know, 16 years old upwards. In my opinion, I've encountered more adult players on the PS3 than I have kid players. There are obviously the kids on there. I mean, playing things like Black Ops when it's about 5-6 years older than, for people who are 5 or 6 years older than they are, and they're playing that game. But there are games like things like Little Big Planet. I know that's really, really young children that game's aimed at, but you know, there is a small group of people, community, young kids playing on the PS3, but I haven't really encountered that many of them. Like, it just hasn't happened to me. I don't know if it has happened to you, but in my experience, I've only mainly come across people my age playing on the PS3. I'm going to switch over to the Xbox. Just to give you the comparison, the cost is a lot cheaper. It's about £170 now to buy an Xbox 360, which is about $300 or so. I don't know much. I don't know much about currency and changing the different currencies, but you also have to pay for internet, and I mean, it's about, what was it, like £8-10 a month. I mean, that's not really that much, is it really? But in the long run, the Xbox is more expensive than the PS3. But if you just like add all the different costs of the Xbox together, it does kind of pretty much equal the same cost as the PS3 or more, and that's like, probably, I suppose you can consider that a downside, but I suppose you can consider that an advantage as well, because it means if you have to buy so many things in order to reach the same sort of price range as the PS3, you have more stuff for the Xbox than the PS3, don't you, in the end? If you buy the console for like £200, but you buy the Xbox 360 for like 170, and then you buy a couple of accessories that gains you that extra 30 quid. You've got more things with the Xbox than the PS3, so I suppose that is an advantage. But with the graphics in the HD are very, very much the same as the PS3 in my opinion. I've been playing on my friend's Xbox quite a lot since the PlayStation Network went down. It's now back up, thank God. And I've played my flatmate's Xbox, my course mate's Xbox as well. I've got a couple of friends back home who have Xboxes that I play on when I go to their house, round to their house and things like that. And the graphics in the HD, depending on what TV monitor you use, they're very, very much exactly the same as the PS3. I don't know where these Xbox players get their ideas that, oh, Xbox looks a lot better than the PS3. It doesn't. It looks exactly the same. So I don't know where you're getting this argument from. So but you know, again, it's my opinion. It might not be your opinion, but that's what I think. The games and the gameplay, as I said earlier, the PS3 doesn't have as many specific games than the Xbox. The Xbox has a lot of games that are specifically for it, like Halo. The Halo series is all completely for the Xbox. No way is it on PS3. It's got a couple of games on PC, the first two, but that's it. Like, that's as far as it's going. It's all for Xbox. I don't know any other games for Xbox that are specific for it, because I don't play on it that much. But it does have more games than the PS3 per se, because it's more widely bought than the PS3. Like, statistically, it's more bought, and the gameplay is, again, very much the same as the PS3. I suppose it's more fast-paced with the community. Like, there's certain games on the Xbox that I suppose are more fast-paced in a way. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I suppose it's because of the high number of people that actually own an Xbox and play online. That's why it seems more fast-paced to me than the PS3. I can't really think of a way to explain it, really. I mean, if you're an Xbox player, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. But now, the community is the big thing I want to talk about with the Xbox, and I don't know how many of you have encountered this as well, but I've encountered quite a lot more kids on the Xbox than on the PS3. Literally, was on my flatmate's Xbox. Sorry, not my flatmate's, my course mate's Xbox, and we had the mic on and everything, and there was just so many kids on it. It was unbelievable, just shouting and yelling and complaining and whining, and oh my god, it was the gameplay was fine. It's just the community, the kids were awful. They were so annoying, so boring, so, well, crap, I suppose is the best way of putting it. But that's not entirely true. Like the community with the Xbox, there's a lot of elder people my age on the Xbox. I'm not saying that there's just entirely kids. What I'm merely saying is that there are more kids playing the Xbox than there are the PS3. Again, probably because it's the more popular console. So I suppose in a way that's an advantage because it means it gets more customers for the Xbox and there's a lot more people to play with. But I suppose that's a disadvantage because it's a lot of kids playing when, like, people my age want to play against people my age, 19 versus 19 rather than 19 versus 12 in a Halo game or something. But again, these are all my opinions. This is just me comparing the two from my experiences. Your experiences are probably different, and if they are, please let me know. Please explain this, like why I'm a little bit wrong about this, or why I'm wrong about that, or if you agree with me, say why I'm right about this or why I'm right about that. But please don't hate. I'm just giving my opinions. If your opinions are different, then just politely just say, oh, I think this, and I'll listen and I'll read it and I'll accept it and I'll go with it. I'll say, okay, yeah, okay, that's fair, that's true, or oh yeah, I don't know about that, or something like that. Make it into sort of a discussion rather than an argument on this video, please. So basically, overall, I can't really say there's a clear winner. The PS3 and the Xbox are very much the same standard. I don't see where people on both sides get their arguments saying, oh, the PS3 is better than the Xbox because la da 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 da, or Xbox is better than the PS3 because la da 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 da. I can't see that argument. I cannot see any clear winner. They are very much the same standard, and you see a lot of directors on YouTube playing both consoles. People like Guns for Hire from Next Gen Tactics, he has both consoles. He predominantly plays on the PS3, I think, but he doesn't. I think he has an Xbox. I think he does. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure that he does, or at least some of them do, from Next Gen Tactics. But anyway, leave your comments below. Please like this video, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, but please leave your comments about this commentary and about the gameplay if you want. Leave your comments and opinions about the whole PS3 versus Xbox, and I'll see you guys next time.